In a peaceful kingdom of Jono, there lived a young woman named Nneka. Unlike other ladies in her village, Nneka was born with 8 fingers, four on each hand. Because of this, many people, especially the young women, laughed at her. They said no man would ever want to marry her because of her strange hands. Nneka endured so much pain. Every day, she heard whisper behind her back. Some called her the 8 finger girl, while others said she was cursed. The men in her village ignored her, believing she would bring bad luck. But Nneka remained kind and hardworking, helping her parents on their farm and praying for a better future. One day, a young man named Nneka from the nearby village of Komi visited Jono. He was different from other men. He didn't laugh at her. Instead, he admired her strength and gentle heart. After spending time with her, he realized she was special. Nnemeka went to Nneka's parents and asked for her hand in marriage. The whole village was shocked. No one could believe that a handsome man like Nnemeka would choose Nneka, but he saw something in her that others didn't. On the day of their wedding, something amazing happened. As the village gathered to celebrate, Nneka stood before everyone and revealed the spiritual gift of 8 fingers. She placed her hand on a sick child, and suddenly the child was healed. The people gasped in wonder. Then she touched a dry piece of land, and fresh water began to flow. The villagers who once mocked her now looked at her with respect and awe. They realized that her 8 fingers were not a curse but a blessing from the gods. Nneka had a divine purpose, and Nnemeka's love had helped her discover it. After Nneka's miraculous display at her wedding, the people of Jono could no longer deny that she was special. The once mocking whispers turned into song of praise. Elders from nearby village even traveled to seek her blessing, believing her 8 fingers carried the power of the gods. Nnemeka, her husband, stood proudly by her side. He had always seen her true worth when others refused to. Together, they became as the blessed couple, and their love grew stronger each day. But not everyone was happy. In the kingdom of Jono, there was a witch powerful doctor named Okonkwo. He had long been the one people ran to for healing and protection. But now, with Nneka's gift, fewer people came to him. His pride was wounded, and his anger grew. One dark night, Okonkwo gathered his dark charms and whispered an evil spell in the wind. The next morning, the villagers woke up to a terrible sight. Their crops had withered, and their animals had fallen sick. Fear spread quickly. Some began to murmur, maybe Nneka's power are not a blessing after all. Maybe she has angered the spirit. Nneka knew something was wrong. She could feel a dark presence lurking. That night, she had a vision, a shadowy figure of Okonkwo standing over the village, spreading poison. She woke up trembling and told Nnemeka. Nnemeka, being a brave man, decided to confront Okonkwo, but Nneka stopped him. No, she said, this is a battle of spirit. I must face it with my gift. The next morning, Nneka stood in the center of the village, raised her 8 fingers to the sky, and began to pray. A bright light shone from her hands, spreading across the land. The crops sprang back to life, and the animals stood up, healed. The people cheered, falling to her knees in gratitude. But far away, in his dark hut, Okonkwo let out a furious scream. His plan had failed. He swore that he would destroy Nneka, no matter what. Meanwhile, the king of Jono, who had been silently watching everything, sent a message to Nneka and Nnemeka. The king wanted to see them immediately. When Nneka and Nnemeka arrived at the king's palace, they were greeted with great honor. The king, a wise and just ruler, had heard of Nneka's miracle and of Okonkwo's wickedness. Nneka, the king said, your gift came from the gods, and it meant to help our people. But Okonkwo's jealousy threatened our peace. What do you advise? Nneka bowed respectfully. Great king, I do not seek revenge. My hands were made to heal, not to harm. Let me face Okonkwo with kindness, not war. The king was moved by her wisdom. He allowed Nneka to visit Okonkwo alone. When she entered his hut, the witch doctor sneered. Have you come to gloat? He growled. But Nneka simply stretched out her 8 fingers. I come to offer peace, she said. Your power is great, but it's been wasted on hatred. Join me instead. Use your knowledge to heal, not destroy. At first, Okonkwo refused to listen, but as he stared at Nneka's hand that had been mocked yet carried divine power, something inside him shifted. He remembered a time long ago when he, too, had wanted to help his people. Slowly, his anger faded. You are right, he admitted, bowing his head. I have let pride blind me. From that day on, Okonkwo renounced dark magic and walked alongside Nneka. Together, they healed the sick, blessed the land, and brought prosperity to Jono and Komi. The people no longer feared differences. Instead, they celebrated them. Nneka and Nnemeka lived happily. Their love and kindness united the village, and whenever a child was born with a unique trait, the elders would smile and say, perhaps they, like Nneka, carry a special gift. Moral lesson: never mock what you don't understand. What seems strange may be a blessing in disguise. 2. True strength lies in kindness, not revenge. Our differences make us special, and love can turn even the hardest heart.